Good morning and happy Tuesday. Welcome to the basement. Back after a pretty long trip, you know. I came back last week, but I kind of had a go of it this week. It's been great. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Let's see if we can't get this thing to work. I walked over to see what time it was, and I'm like, hey, wait, oh God, it's already 8:01. I do this. You know, I find myself busy. How about you guys? You find yourself really busy like 5 minutes before it's time to go? It's fun, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's try this. You're brilliant, lovely so. Where will our memories end up? Where they'll go? Well, now they're back. Be here in the now. It doesn't matter where they go if they're not fun anyhow. Think about that. You've heard it all your life. I'll try to quit my preaching sometime before I die. Having fun is number one on a scale of things to do. Given a chance, I take a big breath, do it again with you. Live, let your mind be free. Live, you be you and I'll be me, or live. It all starts from within. Life is always better when you live it in your skin. I never did this with a looper. I'm sure you can tell. I'll show you my way, and you can show me yours. We'll see which one will quench your ever-growing thirst. Oh, pull it in, push it out, think no wrong and feel no doubt. Track the life you're looking for, mind reset and get it right. Live, let your mind be free. Live, you be you and I'll be me. Live, it all starts from within. Life is always better when you live it. I'll show you my way. Put it in, push it out. Think no wrong and feel no doubt. Track the life you wanna have. Mind reset and get it right. Good morning, guys. tit for tat, your journey alone. Phone can't tell you where you're at, in your heart, in your mind. Location unknown, you gotta leave it all behind. Live, let your mind be free. Live, you be you, I'll be me. Live, it all starts from within. Life is always better when you live it in your skin. What? Life is always better when you live it in your skin. Oh yeah. Life is always better when you live it in your skin. Let's try something different. That's right. You know, I haven't did that one in a long time. I don't know. Sometimes you just kick off and the beat feels like that. And I'm like, I don't even think I did this song enough to remember the words to it anymore. Nonetheless, it takes the breath out of me. Holy cow. Started warming up down here. Good morning, guys. I tell you, after a long trip, sometimes it takes me about a week to kind of get back into the system. You know, when you get around a lot of people after you've been camping, or you walk into a Walmart and those lights hit you, and you're like, what the hell's going on? That's how I felt all week. You know, had a good time. We went out in town. Stuff we haven't did in a while, you know, which is cool. Let me see here. Some of these are hard to do if you haven't did them in a while. I've been out on the road with Colt Ball and the Get Down. I told you guys this last week, but my head is still there. You know, we had such good shows. Let's had a good time. And then, you know, I came back to the house. You know, the yard was dry. It hasn't rained in 3 weeks. The garden was dead, which is cool. But the cat was still alive. Thank you, Amber. Saw videos, you know, Mikey playing my guitar in my living room. That's funny. Thanks for coming over. Next time we have a party, we'll be here. It was pretty funny. It's like we're back in the time, you know. It was it's pretty cool. Had bought a new boat, and we drove this thing just as fast as we could. You know, it later sank, but it was a fun time that day, and I wrote a song about it. Example's the only thing that will change the way he thinks. What do you do? Gotta do something. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. 13 years they try to teach you what you need to know. One day in the forest and the trees will tell you, throw it out and let it go. Banks and schools, jobs and churches, making money the only way. Next time you're in the woods where the river tells you, this is how you live your day. Oh, this is how you live your day. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can try everything, but you can't make him think. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Example's the only thing that will change the way he thinks. So what do? You gotta get up. Gotta get up. Gotta do something. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. But the fish, the wolf, the cat, well, what do you think they're looking at? Next time you're in the city, we'll take a breath. You'll know what to do about that. The footprint of a life, well, it's getting bigger every day. Got to change the way we think. We gotta make a difference and do the things that you say. Have to do all the things that you say. One more time. Have to do the things that you say. Have to do all the things that you say. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can try everything, but you can't make him think. Oh no, no, no. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Sample's the only thing that will change the way he thinks. So what do? Gotta get up. Gotta get up. You gotta do something. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can try everything, but you can't make him think. Oh no, oh no. Oh, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Example's the only thing that will change the way he thinks. So you gotta get up. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Yeah, again, I haven't did some of these in a while. So it's wild switching to just the bass and doing some of these, you know. But good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Welcome. So, as bad as it is, guess what? This is real. This is not AI. You know how I know? Those mistakes. You know, here's the thing. We're feeding AI. Now, a lot of you guys are using the AI helpers and the rewrite it for me and the little, all of the, don't get me wrong. I watched that Bigfoot guy for like an hour and a half the other day. You know, the AI Bigfoot? I'm sure you guys have seen him. It went viral. Millions of hits. Thanks to me, I helped it. Nonetheless, the reality is, we're feeding the AI. Every time you do a Google search, every time you get directions, you go somewhere, every time you search something on any of your browsers, you're feeding AI. So therefore, when you're looking for all this negativity, that's what AI is seeing. So that's why the destruction and all the things that could come, it's what AI is preaching right now. You know, as far as the end of the world type stuff. Well, if you look at us right now as people, you know, we're this little infants in this digital world. I mean, you know, to get to another place, such as a planet, and actually live there, we're still 50 years out in reality. But here's reality. If an alien can come here, they're way far advanced. As far as, can we communicate with them? Probably not. Can AI? Well, possibly. And there's where the problem lies. Because who's speaking for us at that point? So we're feeding that AI. Just like right now, I'm feeding AI. But guess what? It's live. You know what AI can't do? It can't go live just like I'm doing right now. That's the truth. Unrelated. This is just fun. yourself talking to a ghost. Raise your glasses high and sharing a toast. Hearing voices from the coos of a dove, getting signs from an eagle above. It ain't crazy, you're talking to a ghost. What do you think? Good morning, guys. You know, here's the thing. I'm going to say this one more time. I do these hikes. I go out in the woods. I do some weird shit. I know. Some of this stuff, I probably shouldn't go live when I'm smoking in the morning, doing that thing. But I do. You know why? AI doesn't. Here's another thing about our public lands. I'm going to say this one more time because I feel really strongly about this. I'm not political. You'll watch me walk away. A lot of my closest friends, you've seen me just walk away from the conversation. I don't want to talk about it. Sometimes it bothers me though. And this time I'm going to talk about it. We don't need to be giving away. We do not need to take our public lands and give them away. Now, I understand the energy thing, but how about an alternative energy? How about something that works? You know, there's a lot of things out there that have been squashed because of energy. You know, this is not a conspiracy, this is real. Okay, when an alternative energy comes out that depletes the way to make money from some of the people who own the companies who have paid for the R&D for the alternative energy, they squash that. And the reason they buy the patent. So, you know, if you want to do that, you've got to spend $150,000 just to start up. You know, who has that to just start up an idea that may or may not work? Nonetheless, when we give away these public lands, what happens is you also give away part of the history of that land. I've been out traveling and I see things that aren't in the book. You know, you see these brown signs. Well, that doesn't always replicate what you read in history in 8th grade. Because in reality, whoever won that war wrote that history. You know, there's some reality to it. These people lived there for 10,000 years, possibly. You know, at least 2,000. And the fact that you come in and say you have to move, they didn't understand it. You know, they actually thought they were being given signs from their God. Which is even wilder that we let them believe that. And then push them to almost extinction, just like the buffalo. Nonetheless, I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm here to talk about is the fact that if the way I think about it, I go out to these places. You guys do it too. Go out, take the most beautiful picture of the place you love to go. Because here's the thing. I would almost bet 95% of the politicians and the people who are voting to give this stuff away have never seen that spot that they're giving away. Therefore, if they actually had to go visit it and went camping there, they would go, what the fuck? This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Why do we need to give this away to a drilling company? Think about it. That's really the reality here. You know, it's our heritage, our history. And the oil that you're taking from that crack in the earth, that crack is actually a fault line. That's how you frack. You break things apart, you take the stuff underneath it. Those are cracks you're spreading apart with silica. Look at how it's done. It's not good for you. It's not good for anything. The water supply all above that, nonetheless. What I'm saying is get outside and see these places. You know, you can be on whatever side, team, whatever you want to call it. I call it humanity. If we're all on the same team here, then we can all like some of the same things. We can dislike some of the different things. We don't have to get along about everything. That's how we get things solved. You argue the point till you get it right. You know, Arguing doesn't mean fighting, doesn't mean throwing fists. That's not what it means. Coming to a better solution is what it means. And if you actually go out there and see these lands, you're probably not going to want to give them away. I'm just saying. So share it with your politicians. You know, send them a picture of your favorite place. Say, hey, please don't give this away. You know, the Buffalo River is one of the most beautiful places in the world. Do we really need a Disney theme park there? That's who's trying to buy it up. Come on now. I love Disney. I mean, Space Mountain's one of my best memories, you know. When the lights go up and you actually go down, it takes my breath every time. I love it. I love the space scene all the way up to it. But here's the thing. Go to the Buffalo River. It's already a theme park. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful places in the world. Where I was at last week, you know, the Gates of Lodor. Holy cow. If you've never seen it, you have seen it. It's been your screensaver sometime. If you ever use those natural screensavers, that's how I found it. I kept trying to find this place in New Zealand that I wanted to go to. Well, guess what? It was in Colorado all along. All I got to say is, have a good day. Go do something great. You know, even if it's for yourself, that's still, you know, since we're all connected, it's also helping me out. So make yourself better. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday.